What's up, boys? I'm back. I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game's a little weird. This game's a little wacky in terms of how it plays. But let me tell you something. Yeah, I'll attack you, alright, bitch. Kingdom Come Deliverance is an epic open world RPG. And this is not your typical like open world medieval kind of RPG. This isn't like Skyrim in terms of like there's magic and shit. No. This is grounded in reality. At least I think it is. So is this supposed to be how it goes? I'm not fucking up too bad.
No, you're supposed to punch him.
Oh, supposed to punch, not with the sword.
You do, but Henry doesn't know how to use it.
Why'd you tell me to pull out my fucking sword then? Alright, let's fucking go.
I told you had a sword.
Give me your money, bitch. Kicked his ass. Now what if I kill him?
Punch him.
Yeah. Liam, this is retarded.
Punch him.
What?
Now punch him.
Jesus, this game is ridiculous. You play as a average, normal boy. Henry, your everyday normal dude. He's like your average blacksmith son. He's just out here hanging around, doing random shit for his family, no daily task. He's got a girlfriend. There's also another girl interested in him. And then, you know, you go out with your friends and then you throw shit at a house just for funsies. And, you know, you're just having a good time. But unfortunately, this changes. Pretty much everything goes wrong. Your whole little village, town, castle, just gets completely fucked. Everyone dies. But unfortunately, he witnesses both his mother and father murdered by a bald man. The worst kind of man. Alright, but in all seriousness, I'm not gonna like really go too in depth with the story because this story is actually really fucking good and you should experience it for yourself. It's actually extremely well written. It's really surprising that they were able to pull this off because I know this game wasn't like a AAA budget or anything. But let's talk about how this game plays. My experience, my first 10 hours of this game were interesting. I don't think I've experienced a game that is as jank, but also not really fun at the beginning. And it's slow, it's finicky, everything doesn't feel right. You're just like kind of fumbling around. It feels like I'm playing that like co-op game.
Come on, you asshole! He's dancing on one foot!
It just felt weird. I didn't like it whatsoever, but I was intrigued and I pushed on. I got into my first combat scenario where I was beating up this random bandit on the side of the road. I fought him for way longer than I thought I would need to. We were just kind of throwing back punches, and then I hit him, then he kneels to the ground, and then I talk to him, and then you can choose to let him run or continue beating him up. The combat is definitely the biggest hurdle in this game. I really was not a fan. However, this game has a really cool sense of progression. Henry doesn't know shit. Henry doesn't even know how to read. Henry can barely fucking survive on his own. But I kind of like that after spending more time with the game. I've noticed that like the sense of progression and Henry actually getting stronger and like at sword fighting, whatever you want to, if you want to be like a thief, you can go do that. But like overall, just like the way he carries himself, the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he haggles with people, he's just getting more confident and better. And let me tell you something, this is fucking great. I love this. Like at the start of the game, everyone hates you. You go into this town, like right after the like intro of the game, you go into this town, everybody fucking hates you. They don't think you're shit. They just like talk. They're so rude. Okay, there's another place. I'll go to this establishment. See if I'm treated better here.
What do you want?
Oh, little sassy, little fucking sassy. Fuck you. Okay, little sassy. All right, hey, can I?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Amen. You need help?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
Okay, fuck you. Why is everybody here such a fucking bitch? I hate everyone here.
Because they don't like you.
I hope they die. Peace be with you. Okay. Are you the traitor?
What do you want?
What the fuck is your problem? What have I done?
I told you you're dirty.
Maybe it's the hat? Maybe they don't like people wearing, like, armor?
No, you're dirty.
You're dirty. I wasn't sure why everyone just was, like, in a pissy attitude, but to be honest with you, it's just because, who the fuck am I? Who the fuck is this dude? This is a new guy. We don't trust this new guy. He's just a loser. But slowly but surely, as you progress through the story, Henry is slowly earning a reputation, whether it be good or bad. You start to work with the, I don't know what you would call it, like the knights. You become like a squire to this cool knight dude. He's really badass. He starts giving you tasks. You start working with other people in Rattay, which is like the big kingdom that you're kind of in. You'll go out on hunting missions where you're like just fucking crouching around looking for squirrels. I'm not even joking. You'd think it'd be tedious. Like in other games, I wouldn't put up with this bullshit. But with my headphones on, listening to the music, listening to my surroundings, and absorbing the feeling of being outside, this game is so fucking immersive and crazy. I just lost myself. I was sitting there crouching, looking for rabbits. And I was like, I was just intrigued. I was locked the fuck in. By the way, I ended up getting more rabbits than Hans, so fuck you, Hans. I win. JK, Hans is actually really fucking cool. He's a cool guy. That's all I gotta say. He's a cool guy. But later on, you know, you're getting used to sword fighting throughout the story. You're starting to, you know, be able to hold your own, even though, I'll be honest, even at 35 hours in this game, if I was alone and I came across some bandits or like some like armored bandits, if it was like more than 2, you really, even if it was 2, you can die really easily. Things can be going well with combat where you're like, oh shit, okay, I'm holding my own, and you make one fucking mistake, a dude just runs up behind you and gets into a bad position, and you can just die. I felt constantly in danger when I was on my own. You can be like ambushed while you're just traveling. There can be like little like baits. You can see like a dead body, and then you're like, I'll go loot that. But it's really just set there so that 3 dudes can just jump your ass. That's a no, that's a trap.
I'll fucking kill you.
Oh! No fucking way! You get a horse, kind of early on in the game, and when I say early on, probably like fucking 6 or 7 hours into it. And, the horse is like, it's... I tell you this, dude.
Jump.
I tell you...
Jump.
I tell you...
Jump over it.
Shut the fuck up. I tell you...
Jump over it, Sammy. Jump over it.
I tell you... Okay, hold on.
And when you're on a horse, jump over it.
Okay, I tell you. Yeet! There you go. That's how you do it. It definitely is a bit janky at times, but you know, it gets the job done. The horse becomes this like companion. You really form a bond with your horse because not only is your horse a sense of travel, a sense of like a faster travel in a way, but also your horse is your like fucking portable chest. You can store so much shit on your horse. It's great. You have a portable stash. It's wonderful. You can upgrade it by getting more saddlebags. It's awesome. I hate fucking dealing with not being able to carry a bunch of shit. This game doesn't really have that. You just gotta buy a nice saddlebag and then you can just hoard everything, take it back to the place, haggle, take it back to Rattay, you sell, you haggle, and you get all of the, I don't know how to pronounce the coin. The game really shines in 1v1 combat. Even though it's still janky, it really feels the best when you're dueling somebody. In my opinion, the game kind of falls apart when you're going up against 3 or more people. It just feels overwhelming, and I guess they're kind of going for that because, you know, it's 1v4, so I mean, in a real life situation, unless you're fucking John Wick, you're not gonna be able to get out of this. And I mean, Henry, he's not John Wick. I really enjoyed training with Bernard. I found that it actually was not only, you know, giving you some levels in-game, but it was also giving you practice with how the combat works. You learn about these combos. I recommend playing on a lower sensitivity because on a high sensitivity, it's really difficult to pinpoint like specific combos. But once you get used to it, you'll start pulling off combos, doing some perfect parries, and it really starts to click. Now, I'll be honest, there still are times whenever it feels like anything you do, the enemy or the person you're dueling just blocks fucking everything. If you keep on hitting them pretty heavy, like if you keep being more aggressive, I found that you could overwhelm them pretty quickly. You just gotta kind of manage your stamina, and you know, that's kind of how you would negate that. I chose to use a longsword, no shield for like 90% of the game. I really enjoyed, like, well, in all honesty, I wanted a great sword. I wanted to be Guts, but this is not that kind of game. But I used a longsword, no shield. I was just out here fucking, I was Jaime Lannister. Not really. I was more like Jaime Lannister when he lost his hand and he had to relearn, you know, how the sword combat. That's what I felt like. Combat's not actually the main thing you're going to be doing in this game. There's actually a lot of different types of gameplay, like side missions you can get into that have their own stories. A lot of this side content is actually really good, really well made. The objectives of them are, I guess, I mean, they're very basic. In any other game, I would not be really into the side missions for its gameplay. But I feel like in this game, I kind of put up with it, I don't know, because of how real the game feels, how real the world feels. I'll just occasionally be riding my horse, and instead of just like fucking sprinting the whole time, like going full speed on this stallion, I'll just kind of take my time. I'll take in the scenery, and it's truly beautiful. I don't want to rush this game. I want to take my time going through the world. Not all side missions for its gameplay are like boring. There's actually some pretty great side quests and different variations of, like, even with the main quest, there's a lot of different things you're going to be doing. It's not always just go kill this guy or go fight. It's a lot of like investigating, a lot of like getting intel, learning things, trying to figure out who is and who's doing this and who's doing that. You're gonna meet a lot of really cool characters. Like there's this quest where you get to hang out with a priest, you get shit-faced, things get crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really funny. The game has a lot more comedy in it than I was expecting. It's pretty funny. Also, this game is very talky. So if you're not really into extremely, like, this game is story heavy. I'm talking like how Witcher 3 was. A lot of talking, even though, yeah, there's a lot of gameplay, you're gonna be talking, like, I would say it's 50% talking, 50% gameplay. It's all voice acted. So you just sit back, relax, and listen to it, and for the most part, the game is pretty well voice acted. I'd say the main core characters all sound great. There are a couple characters that don't really fit the look of the character, like it just doesn't seem right. Like there's this character you meet, I don't remember his name, but he looks more like an older dude, but his voice just doesn't line up for me, maybe. I don't know. It just kind of took me out of it. There is one quest that I remember doing, and actually I failed it. There's a quest in the monastery where you have to go talk to this herbalist, and he basically says, hey, I need you to go pick all of this from my garden. He gives you some specific herbs you need to pick from the garden. I'm colorblind, so some of these were pretty hard to tell the difference between. I was a little cautious, but don't worry. It tells you if you just aim correctly, it'll show you what it is. So I was sitting there doing that for fucking, like, it felt like hours.
Hello.
Owen.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for an hour.
You see.
I also had maybe been a little inebriated when I was doing this, so, you know, it took longer because of that.
Yeah, I'm back.
Liam, I think I've almost gotten it all.
You're not in the garden anymore. What are you doing?
I'm not?
You don't need to pick these ones.
How'd I get over here?
You're so far away from the garden.
How did
Where
I get
you
over
at?
here? How did I get over here? When did I get over here?
The garden is over there, Sarah. To your left, it's over there in the fence.
Oh my
What are you doing?
god.
But I still stuck with it. I never was like, oh man, I'm not having fun. I just was like, man, I gotta pick these plants. There were also times where I would like kind of rely on the waypoints a lot. Like I'm super Ubisoft brained with how open world games are, so I was kind of leaning on that a little too much. And there were a couple times where it would just kind of tell you to go somewhere, go talk to somebody somewhere, and it wouldn't give you a little waypoint. Where's he at? I don't remember.
At the refugee camp.
Yeah, where's that? This?
No,
Where?
not a camp.
I'm really high right now. Where is it?
It's where the refugees are, boy. That's why it's
I'm
called
so-
a refugee camp.
Fucking pissed right now with you, dude. You're out here talking mad shit.
Why would they be at the mill? Why would they be at Teresa's house?
Where are
What are
they?
you doing?
Where are they?
I just passed them, Sam.
Yeah, I know it's here, but like,
Other side, Sam.
where is he?
No, you passed the guy.
Where?
Someone carrying the bucket.
Where?
He went further into the camp.
Jesus, look where you're going.
No, that's Pikmin. Never mind.
I hate you, Liam. I'm not gonna forget this one. I have enjoyed it, I have hated it, and I've rage quit. I've felt like this was the worst game ever. 10 minutes later, I'm saying this is a masterpiece. It's such a strange experience. I'm really looking forward to playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've seen a lot of the gameplay. It looks a lot tighter, it looks a lot cooler. There's like some new weapons. There's like a fucking like blunderbuss gun. There's a crossbow. I'm really excited to play it. I don't think I'm gonna play it anytime super soon. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna head out. Peace out, boys. Have a good one. Have a great day.